Hi everybody, welcome to my channel. This is a video series I do called Transfer Tuesday, where every week I share our progress towards our different financial goals. In the previous weeks, I've been all over the board, and in true fashion, this week we will continue with that trend. I've abandoned some of the goals I had around paying down our mortgage faster because we wanted to focus on some other financial goals instead. So I had also decided on a goal of trying to save up $20,000 by June of next year. And there's just some things in limbo that, not that I don't want to still save that money, but kind of in the meantime, we've decided we wanted to finish our basement. It's currently an unfinished space, and we would like to finish that off. So that is going to be kind of one of our priorities or our goals. But I wanted to still continue with, contributing towards something savings kind of related. So for this week, I decided to kind of go back to contributing to my Fundrise account, which is a real estate investing platform. They have continued to do well even throughout the pandemic and see, pretty decent returns. So rather than, just putting my money into a savings account or something like that, this week I decided to invest $100 into that platform. So now, as of investing that, I have almost $1,300 in that account. So they look at a couple of different things in, kind of calculating your net returns. They look at dividends and appreciation. So obviously you cannot take that appreciation until you actually sell it. And there is a holding period before you can even sell and get your money back out of those deals. But in looking at that, so I've made over $9, a little over $9 just in dividends, which is paid out to me. You can choose to either auto reinvest them or to have them paid out to you. So I chose to have it paid out to me because there was some kind of loophole about being able to change it later on. And the properties that I've am invested in have appreciated by over $72. So altogether, a little over $80 in net returns to date so far this year, which I don't think is too bad considering there's not a whole lot of money in this account. So that is something I am debating of whether to make more of a goal next year, is to continue to invest in that and kind of be able to build that up and eventually be able to rely on some of that dividend income a little bit more. Obviously, a couple dollars is not going to do much, but if we continue to invest in there, we'd be able to see some better returns on that money in those dividends. So I will drop my link in the description box below if you're interested in checking out Fundrise. You can start with very little money, which is really nice because then it's, not as risky as dropping, tens of thousands of dollars into trying to buy a real property. So this is a nice hands-free, easy way to invest in real estate without having to be that landlord, which I really like. So if you do choose to use the link below, you also will earn some additional bonus shares through that link as well. So that was my update. I'm just going to keep it real short and sweet. It was $100 into the Fundrise, and honestly have no idea what next week will bring and what money I will be putting towards different goals at that point. I will just add one quick side note. I mentioned about wanting to finish our basement. What I did was I also have, different platforms I use on my phone for scanning receipts and things like that. And I was able to cash some of those out for some Home Depot gift cards that I plan to use to help a little bit to fund our basement renovation. Our first step will be buying some flooring. So I think I was able to get $65 total in gift cards coming our way that we will then be able to put towards helping with that project. So little bits here and there, saving money wherever we can, shopping around. I will probably create a whole nother, series to track our progress as we do this basement on a DIY basis and doing the majority of it ourselves to help save on labor costs. So I will share that journey as we begin it. Right now it was kind of just in a bit of a demo phase. I pulled out some paneling walls in our basement, getting it back down to the studs on some of the divider walls. The rest of it's already just an unfinished space. So like I mentioned, that first step will be to put down like a subfloor before we start framing out walls. So more to come in a separate series on basement renovations. So I hope you have a great week and you are working towards your goals as well.